Hey guys, my name's Rodney and I'm just big boned. And this is day 229 of my weight loss journey. And today I just want to share with you a little something that happened the other night something that told me I've still got a fair way to go on this journey, especially if we're looking at this journey from more than just a number on the scale, if it's more of a holistic journey about the mind, body, and spirit. And this happened when I was watching my latest TV show, Addiction. I have once again this year become really into SAS Australia. Now, for those of you who haven't seen it, SAS Australia is a reality TV show here in Australia. It's actually based on a British TV show. And what happens is a bunch of celebrities go out in the middle of nowhere. It's like a secluded little mini compound. And they are taken through a mock SAS selection course. This is the course that soldiers do to be up for consideration for the SAS, the elite special forces there in the army. And it's run by actual former SAS soldiers, and it is real. It is a real thing. They are doing everything that they would do in the army and more. And I love it. I really love it. They're doing really full-on challenges. They're falling out of helicopters. They're crawling through tunnels. They're marching everywhere. They're getting very little food and all sorts of stuff. And something happened the other night, and it just sort of reminded me, oh yeah, I've still got a long way to go. So what happened? One of the contestants this year is tennis star Mark Philippoussis, and they had to do this challenge where they had to take their full backpack, their full kit called the Birkin, and they had to, in teams of two, two teams, they had to get in a raft and paddle down the river for 3 kilometers, and then get out of the river and carry it up the hill and back down the other side. And then in the end, they had to strap their backpacks together, form a raft, and actually swim out with their backpacks in the water. Now, I explained all of this, and before they began, Mark Philippoussis sort of spoke up, and he was very meek, which was unusual. He said, "Oh, staff, I've got my sandwich in the side. Can I quickly put it in my dry stores?" And the guy looks at me and goes, "You got what?" So I've got my sandwich on the side, and he's like, "Oh, obviously on a side pocket. So obviously this thing's gonna get soaked." And he's like, "Can I move my sandwich into the dryer?" He goes, "No," and they had to go. And when that happened, when this little exchange happened, I felt this twinge of emotion, because as long as I can remember, back in my fat days, I always had this emotional thing around food. So if anyone's lunch was ever stolen, whether it be like in real life or whether it be in a TV show or something, I'd feel this, this emotion. I was always afraid of getting hungry. I had this emotional thing around food, and this just pricked it back up again. I didn't get teary, but I felt like I wanted to cry. And part of me is thinking, why have you got a sandwich in there? Like, are you that hungry? You've pre-prepared a sandwich and you're carrying it with you? Like, that's something, old fat guy Rodney would have done. Would have been like, oh, I better take food in case I'm hungry. And it's like, totally, like, why would you do that in this situation where it's not necessary? I actually found out later in the episode that everyone had to do that. Everyone had a sandwich in their thing, and that was their lunch for the day. So yeah, Mark Philippoussis did eat a soggy sandwich. But then so did everyone else. So that's fine. But it just reminded me I still have this big emotional connection to food, and I've still got a way to come. You know, this journey isn't going to end just when I get to goal weight. This has to be something I resolve in a completely holistic way. I've got to change my thinking. I've got to change my emotional attachment to food if it's gonna stay off. And this journey may never be over. I may have to be doing this for the rest of my life. And yeah, it just reminded me how far I have to come. So anyway, I just wanted to just share that with you. No tips or tricks today, just sharing something that's happened to me during the week. Anyway, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. If you know, if you've got any questions you want to ask me, either about my journey or about me in general, please leave them in the comment section below. I would love to do another another viewer question video for you guys later on down the track. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe and follow me on my journey. I've got 150 of you now all following me, and your support has been fantastic, but I've still got a way to go, so I still need more support. So please hit subscribe and hit the like button as well. Thank you so much for watching, and look, just remember, I'm not fat. I'm just big boned.